everybody. Come here, come here, come here. Oh, how cute.
You know what?
What?
I dreamed of. Hey, Cal, you know?
Can you say mama?
Where's your cat? We're really late to go to Costco, and we have to be leaving.
We do have to be leaving. It is time for us to get our eyes checked. Is she woke up?
Yeah.
All right, so you guys can tell by the title of this video, it has been a rough week. Normally, like, Philip and I might have a bad day, the other one will pick each other up, then the next day we feel fine. This was a week of not feeling myself, and all the things that usually bring me joy were not bringing me joy, so it felt just very, like, depression feeling. It really broke my heart for anyone who really struggles with depression, because I know it just keeps going and just keeps going. This video is just for those that are in a funk, because I feel much better. It has been 3 days now of me feeling good, and I'm glad to get back with you guys. I have missed you. I just was not in a spot to be pulling out the camera, and I literally boycotted Instagram too. I didn't go on. I didn't want to scroll. Like, the idea, I think there is a health benefit that everybody needs to take a break from social media. I unfollowed anything that wasn't lifting me up, encouraging me. So today I'm gonna go around and share with you all the things that kind of helped pull me out of the funk.
It's too sunny.
It's too sunny?
Yeah.
We're watching. That was awesome. You gonna do it? Yep. Ready? Big girl.
Everybody, watch this. This is Callie.
So we just finished up at Costco. We are having a Costco lunch. So Philip is now getting contacts, and then he will just walk over and meet us at the park. But I would say a big help, which hopefully all of you guys are doing when you are in a funk, is to get outside. The vitamin D is so helpful. What do you...
Daddy, can I have a little bit of your water?
Don't even... Don't just flick it out!
Where'd it go?
That's not funny. That's not funny.
I think it went outside.
I don't see it outside.
Oh boy. That was a big spider.
That was massive
Where
and
did it
fuzzy.
go?
That was fuzzy. Philip.
Do you think it's in your purse now? Can you look at the replay and see if you could see it fling out?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you driving now?
Because you flicked it that way. Okay, we are home. I walked through the front door and I kicked the step. It feels like as hard as I possibly could. Oh my gosh. So I'm icing it with a flexible ice pack. Okay, I wish I could describe how bad this last week was for me, but I also don't need to describe it because everyone's emotions and their journey is all different. And I think it's just been a really hard year for a lot of people, like really hard. I want to encourage us all to support each other and not compare. What might work for me might not work for you, but I feel immensely better. It was bad. It was really bad. Are you kidding? You're not supposed to be pulling up yet. How'd you get up there? Yeah, scary. Can you get down? No, don't keep walking. Sit. So one thing I did, and I would say everybody really needs to do this, is I messaged my girlfriends and said, I'm really not doing well. We have a Marco Polo, so we just are able to quickly video message back and forth, which is really helpful for me to feel connected above and beyond just a text or a phone call. When I keep it bottled inside, it makes it worse and worse. Hi. What do you want?
Mama.
Say it.
Mama.
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 Mama. Up. Up. I have yet to take your 10-month photos, and it is a week late. Okay, let's see. There's only a couple more onesies left, babe. 10 months. Okay. So anyways, I talked to my friends on Marco Polo. Super, super important to stay connected when you feel in a funk. It's so easy to want to just get under your covers but you need to talk to someone and tell someone that you're struggling so they can check in with you. When you're not in a funk, I would encourage you to be that support system to somebody else, because then you will get yourself in a funk and then you might not have the support team that you really want. So I am one that I don't want just like, I don't want advice of obvious things of like, get outside, call your friends, which is always helpful to hear, but sometimes I want to hear other things too. B12, I've shared before, helps me with energy, but I noticed when I was in my funk, I hadn't taken it in weeks. I had just kind of forgotten to take it. I have a couple different brands. I have like a sublingual pill and then a liquid spray. Orthomolecular products and the Mary Ruth. They both have worked great for me. And you put it under your tongue and let it absorb in to your bloodstream under your tongue. B12, vitamin D, and then I would say the last like major funk I got in was in college. And I was actually told by a couple of friends, I want to say 3 different people within a couple of weeks that didn't know each other. They all said to take calcium. Somehow the calcium can help with some anxiety. So anyways, I'm not taking that right now, but I have done that in the past. Hi. So the next one I would say would be controversial, because it just depends on your personality. I used to wake up in the morning and just start go, and I wouldn't necessarily get ready and get dressed, and I would stay in pajamas. Well, it is helpful to change your clothes and get ready to feel more presentable. But for me, and in this funk, it was actually more helpful for me to go back to like my old ways of just waking up, staying in my pajamas, and getting some stuff done. I felt like when I was waking up, getting ready, trying to figure out what I was going to do for the day was not helping, and each day just felt progressively worse and worse. So I spent 2 full days just cranking through, getting done 8 loads of laundry, all the dishes, cleaning mirrors down, wiping baseboards, random things, just to feel like I was accomplished, and it's quick wins. Hey. Now don't get me wrong, getting ready is helpful. So I would get ready like around lunchtime, because I could put the girls down for a lunch and then go get ready. And for those handful of days, that was actually really helpful. For some reason, we put on social media that like life has to be perfect and we only want to see perfection. And it's so, perfection, I'm sorry, is yucky. Why do we strive for this beauty perfection? Like, life is beautifully messy. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is, when you are in a funk, get some stuff done. Just go, just crank. And if getting ready in the morning helps, do that first. Mama? What? Do you want milkies? Yes? Please? Okay, hang on. Okay, this is we are gonna go outside, get into the garden, but I realized I wanted a long sleeve on after Cassidy already got on my back. So this is our regular, it's called a cropped top. Dang, I really miss you guys. I feel like that just shows how, oh my goodness, what? Oh. Are you saying hi on your water? Oh, getting down, we gotta change your water. I think what's still a kicker is there was absolutely zero reason for me to be in a funk that long. And I don't know if you guys noticed that I went dark on Instagram and on YouTube. I kept asking my girlfriends, I'm like, could it be hormone changes? I definitely don't feel like I got postpartum depression. You know, definitely emotional roller coaster for sure. Cassidy might be nursing less because she's eating so much, and maybe hormone changes. I don't know.
Another piece of broccoli.
You found another broccoli? Why don't you go give it to the chickens, see if they like it.
I really want to try it.
You can try it. Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah, just eat the broccoli pieces. It probably won't taste good because it's going to seed and it's already floured. What do you think? Is it good? Does it taste like broccoli?
Yeah.
We have some volunteer broccoli down here at the base of our garden. The reason I know it's broccoli is because I've had some of my sprouts. I had like 2 of my sprouts go to seed inside, which means they made flowers instead of producing like a fruit. Here you can see all these yellow flowers right here. If you look in here, you can see
Let's try another one.
that they are actually broccoli. All of this is broccoli, babe. This is like a broccolini one where it's like offshoots of broccoli versus like a central broccoli head. I'm trying to find one that's not super flowered. I'm gonna try this one, okay? Definitely tastes like broccoli. Oh, that's really good.
This one doesn't have flowers.
Oh, it's got a little peppery aftertaste. Last year I had broccoli planted, but it went straight to seed. I just didn't realize like broccoli would be volunteer. I feel like I've seen people have volunteered tomatoes or like fruit, but pretty cool. Here, come here. Have a bite. Little. No, just nibble. Little nibble.
I ate the chocolate.
You ate a chocolate.
What did you get?
I get the flowers for you.
You made those for mommy? Whose are those for?
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, your cousin Kate?
That's so nice. Where do
you.
you guys find these, by the way?
Over there by the field.
Awesome. Our season starts now. Tick check
Yep.
has officially commenced. We already pulled one off of Kinsley's head, and I had one crawling on me.
When?
Remember in the living room?
Oh, yeah.
Like last week?
I got you out of the funk.
You can share as much as...
I'm gonna take you guys out of Funky Town. Lesson 1, get outside. Did you say that? Well, there you go. It works. Say that again?
Can you turn me on? Lesson number 2.
Lesson number 2. 1/2 teaspoon for fast, effective relief. You're on. Turned you way on. So the goal is to not always be using our water here. Is to be able to use all of our rainwater. And so we are testing it out, and we'll be able to use this 55-gallon barrel that will be recirculating itself. Man, if we get like a 1/2 inch rain one day, it'll fill this 55 gallons because you have thousands of square feet of roofing. Number 3 for getting yourself out of Funky Town. Sit down, get your calendar out, write some dreams down, and write the steps down on how you're gonna accomplish those dreams.
You know what I bet?
Without organization, yes.
Yeah. I bet you a lot of people through this year realized a lot more of things about their life, whether that was things that were taken away from you, things you were no longer able to do, and really having to re-dream or know your purpose.
Retool, reconfigure, refine, rehash, reawaken, realize. Yeah, I think sitting down and looking at what's working and what's not working. Oh, she's out.
You snap her in.
Yeah. Oh boy.
I got this if you do the other side.
Did a little baby. Okay. Let's just call this one a day and tuck it right there.
PTF?
PTF, tuck to fold. You're fine. I think the isolation has been really hard. You want to get back in church and you want to be able to be with people again. If you want to get out of that funky town, get outside. Go to a park. Just breathe. There's nothing in this world that's healthier than oxygen and being around green things that are creating more oxygen and circulating our air. That's why God created nature, and that's why people love and feel like closest spiritually to their creator when they're outside in nature. I just can't say it enough. And I know it's so hard for people. Growing up in a city, I know it's easier said than done. Even if it's take a drive out into the middle of nowhere and just breathe, do it. I just encourage you, get out and breathe. It'll help your thinking process, and it'll help you remember the clarity of what you want your dreams to be, what you want your life to be, because we are such go-getters that we go and get what's next, but we've not been able to really do that this year because it's just been one of those years. Mama, how's your garden?
I think it's going to get better and better every year.
How's the delicious water? My kids are living.
You guys are so cute. It's like your own backyard drinking fountain. We're going to see if it holds you in there for a couple extra minutes. Can you hear me over the chipper? Turn my back on you for 1 minute, Cassidy. You like the dirt. Okay, so I'm literally editing this, and this is from, I wanna say, yep, it was from April 5th. The problem is, I filmed that, and then I went back into a funk for another couple of weeks. So I had a rough month. I did all those kind of basic steps to try to help me get out, and I was just still like really struggling to feel myself. I don't actually often have like emotional roller coasters. I'm pretty even keel. Like I'm almost so straight here. Like I enjoy when I was pregnant and I would kind of get those emotional highs and lows, and Philip's like, you're crying over nothing. And I like that, but feeling like kind of depressed and low is not something that I normally was going through. So a couple of things that we added on top of all of those recommendations in that video. This is where I get a little bit uncomfortable of how much I should share, because I feel like everybody needs to do their own research, figure out what works best for them. If you go back to one of our first videos, we saw an iridologist in California. So it's a doctor that looks at your eye, and she could tell us things that were going on in our body. And the skeptical side of me, when I first went to her, I didn't tell her things that were going on and that were going wrong. And she was able to tell me things that I was struggling with without me saying anything. Like, for example, I had certain neck pain in a very specific spot. And she was like, oh, your C3 and C4 are out, which is, you know, here in my neck. And the fact that she could tell that by just looking at my eye, insane. Anyways, she introduced us to Sammy. How do I best describe Sammy? And maybe find some better lighting. So I feel like the best way for me to describe Sammy is, you know how some people, including us sometimes, where you will take melatonin to help you go to sleep, but melatonin is something your body naturally creates. So you take this supplement, but it's just something your body naturally creates. Similar with Sammy. So it was like originally used for a joint, like a joint comfort. But when they were doing the studies, when they were creating it, this is what our iridologist told us, was that they were finding that people were having anti-anxiety and like a little bit more stable moods. And you can even actually like see it on the box. It'll say for support of a healthy mood. But I was at such a point where I was just not feeling myself that I said, I will try anything. And so I started taking Sammy, and it says like 7 to 14 days to kind of feel a difference. I would say like by day 4, I was already feeling better. And I've been taking it since, and I feel great. I will probably try to wean off of it now that I feel a little bit more stabilized in my mood. Literally, that's what I have to do to close that door. Okay. And I don't think I'm the only one that has struggled with a strange, like, mood struggles this year. And I'm just so grateful. Like, I am actually telling you, for a week now, I have felt completely myself. I feel so much better. I literally feel like I'm just back to normal. And then lastly, since I filmed that vlog earlier this month, we also hired someone part-time to help us out. And so she is amazing. She is a rock star. She is so organized. She is helping us just kind of get everything in order. I'm hoping that long term, this is gonna help us be much more accessible to you guys, for emails to not fall through the cracks, for us that it literally, Philip and I spent this month where it has broken our hearts that you guys have sent us an email or a letter and we physically were not able to keep up to respond back to you guys. And right now I want to officially apologize. I feel like a lot of stress and weight has been taken off, that she is going to help us, and I am just excited what we can do, how we can connect going forward now that we have a little help on our side. So Brittany, I love you, and hopefully you see this. and you are wonderful. And we are so thankful for you. You literally are just saving my bacon just the last couple weeks alone, and I'm so thankful for you. So I think this is the perfect example. I finally knew when I needed to ask for help, and I did, and I'm very thankful that we did. But thank you guys so much for being patient with us, and I am excited to get back on schedule, see you guys on a regular basis, and hopefully not have to put anything out that says, man, I don't feel like myself again. I am feeling really good, and I'm very happy, and hopefully the spring and the summer and the sunshine is just going to lift all of our spirits, because I think we all need it. It's been a year. But I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. It means so much. And I just love you guys. Go let your love multiply. Bye, guys.